Patreon. Fingernail, code word fingernail, asked, what about training with weapons without range time or when weather is bad? Drills and drills at the range to maximize range time. I guess that would be a and or drills at range to maximize range time. It's entirely possible that, see, I copy these things down onto a card. I don't print them out, so, excuse my Christopher Walken-esque cadence as I read these things. A little dust in the beard. So, let's start with training with weapons without range time. So, what are we gonna do here? You guys know the deal. And as always, can you see? Okay, so we have excellent rules of engagement here in Arklay Texahomas. So one of the things that I do constantly, to the point when when we lived in Texas, it would drive my wife crazy because I didn't have the room to do it out here, is I will constantly just look, there's a thing, shoulder the weapon, right? And just practice shouldering the weapon. And guys and girls, if you have not had any formal training with your weapons, please get some. I don't care who you go to as long as they have a good reputation. Just go learn, because your stance matters. Okay, you want to get down into it, not up and back and away. You want to get down into the gun so that it's driving recoil back into this pocket right here. And it should be muscle memory every time you bring this weapon up that you look, there it is. There's your sights. There's your sights. There's your sights, right? And so I practice constantly, double knife hand constantly, shouldering my weapon and finding my sights. If I'm handed a new weapon that I've never shot before, the first thing I do out of habit is bring it to my shoulder and look, where are my sights? This is really good. I'm gonna stop knife handing, I promise. We'll go to pointer fingers. This is really good for just the muscle memory, the repetitiveness of ingraining into your muscles, getting good at this, where everything lines up. Without thinking. That's gonna shave time off your ability to put rounds on target. Oh, I mean pointer finger. I do the same thing with my pistol. Come up, out, without thinking. Up, present the weapon. There's my front sight. Every time. There it is, right? And you'll notice too, okay? Come up, present the weapon. If you're having to do this constantly with your head, where you present the weapon and you can't find the front sight, you're doing this, you need to go work with somebody, okay? Because I can't see you, you can't really see me. I can't grab your hands and go, turn it this way. Okay, there you go. If you're bringing the weapon up and you have to constantly move your head to find it, something is wrong. That's okay. We train past that, right? So that you can bring the weapon up without thinking about it, present it, and there's your front sight. It's there. So, you don't need range time for that. Dry firing as well. Get you some snap caps, put it in, and put them in the weapon. Make sure you snap caps in, the whole nine. Be completely safe about this. Draw the weapon, present the weapon, boom. And literally pull the trigger. Work on your pressure, or blah, 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 the best words. Work on your trigger presses, okay? So that you're holding that front sight, click. I do this all the time. All the time. Drives my wife crazy, and luckily I get to do it out here. So that if I can just go, oh look, a leaf, shoulder the weapon, I'm on the leaf every time. And I do this over and over again, beating that dead horse like you wouldn't believe. Dry firing exercises are good. You can get the dry firing cards. There's lots of programs that you can buy for $20-ish on just, the Navy SEALs dry firing exercises. You can do those. There's nothing wrong with doing those. Gordon uses his blue pistol. It has a laser in it, and it will print, click, it will print a laser dot every time you squeeze the trigger. It's great dry fire practice. You can present the weapon, bring it out, squeeze, and see where you're hitting without firing a whole bunch of ammo. So Gordon, if you would please, put the linky thing down in the thingy thing, and there's a video, I believe on Gordy's channel, Gordy. It has a yellow Death Mechanic insignia is his avatar there. It's like a skull with crossed wrenches instead of bones. But he has a video on his blue gun. I think it's there. If it's not there, it's at the APN, the Arkansas Preparedness Network on YouTube. But Gordon, please chime in on that blue gun with the laser. I think is about 50 bucks on Amazon. So you can do that for sure, and recommended. You should definitely be doing that. Now, that's a lot of the stuff that I do without going to the range, which for me, luckily, praise the Most High, is right there. It's right the other side of that creek for me. So it's just a matter of whether or not there's a live round in the chamber when I'm squeezing the trigger. So now I know for most people it's not that way, and I get it. So you should absolutely be doing dry fire exercises and just practice lining your sights up over and over again, presenting the weapon. And there's what's called, well, I was going to talk about compression, retention, extension, but that's another video for another time. Anyway, bad weather. If it ain't raining, we ain't training, man. Bad weather's the best time to go shoot, man. It's like football. When I played football, my favorite time to play football is when it was snowing and there was already snow on the ground, because when I hit you, we're gonna slide half a dozen yards. Love it, okay? I just rucked 3 miles this morning in 30 minutes with 60.5 pounds. And the mud is up to halfway up my boots, because in some spots, not all the spots, but in a lot of spots, there's mud. Good, we're training. Life is less than ideal, so we need to be okay with a less than ideal situation. So should you train in the rain? Hell yeah, you should train in the rain. Safety issues, that's why we have IFAKs, right? Be safe, obviously, but you can only mitigate risk so far. Now, does that mean we're unsafe? No, not at all. We should not be intentionally unsafe, but you can also only mitigate risk so far. So we should train like we fight, right? And we're probably gonna have to fight in some S-wordy weather sooner or later. So we should know how to do that, and that matters. Say you run an optic. Oh, it's fog proof. Is it? Have you ever ran it out in the rain all day in, say, 34-degree weather? Is it fog proof? Because if it's not, and the manufacturer says it is, and you've never used it before, and you get out here and do this, and you can't see through it, you're gonna have a problem. So forth, so on. A lot of battery-operated equipment, like those high-speed aim points, Holosuns, although the Holosun's pretty good, EOTechs, things of that nature, Trijicons, don't like below freezing weather. They don't work so well. That's a problem. So should you practice in bad weather? Heck yeah, you should. And there's one thing to be said about static, bang, 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 bang. There's a whole nother thing to be said about dynamic shooting, moving and shooting in bad weather, because now you're talking about footwork. How do you position your hips? How good is your balance? Can you shoot off balance? Can you shoot as you move? Can you time your shots in between your steps so you have a more stable platform? Like, all of that plays. So we talked about dry fire. We talked about holster draw and finding your front sight. That's what I do. That's combat accuracy, right? Draw your weapon, present the weapon, find the front sight. It's right there, right? And that's if I wanted to aim at this little dot right here, that's a function of muscle memory. Draw the weapon, present the weapon, find the front sight, and when that front sight is over the target, squeeze. So I do that a lot. Dropping and seating mags. You can do this all the time, okay? So I have a belt on right now, so you can get good at dropping a mag, coming out of pocket, See, this is why we train. And normally, there's a round in here, so we'll go ahead and chuck that. Normally, this bolt would be back, right? So when you come up with this mag, it should seat, chamber around, get back in the fight. Practice, practice, practice. I mean, I bobbled it on camera because this is real life. You can practice that if you're going to be chambering live rounds. Obviously, be careful. Okay, tap, rack, bang. Okay, you can simulate weapons malfunctions. Again, if you have, well, there's a live round in this, so we'll go ahead and clear that. But you can basically simulate, okay? Click, nothing happens, tap, rack, bang, come back to it, right? So click, drop the mag, seat another mag, right? You can play with this stuff as you go. Tap, rack, bang. Tap, rack, bang. Tap, rack, bang. Tap, rack, bang. Or tap, come here, rack, bang, right? You can play with your stuff and get better at playing with your stuff. So tap, rack, bang is another one that you can do. Range time. What do I like to actually do at the range to maximize my range time? Well, for starters, we're gonna pick up this magazine. This is why training in real life matters. See that? I told you it's muddy out here. So, for starters, range time, one of my favorite drills, I like 2 and 2s. I like doing 2 rounds with the pistol, 2 rounds with the rifle. Then I like doing, cleaned it, or going back and forth, 2 pistol, 2 rifle, 2 rifle, 2 pistol. I transition better from pistol to rifle. I transition better from rifle to pistol. From pistol to rifle is a little bit more difficult for me, and here's why. Because from rifle, right, I can go bang, bang. Yep, we're still alive because we chambered another round. Safety is, we're safe, right? So I can go bang, bang, then come out of here, draw, present my weapon. Oh, draw, present my weapon, okay? That's easier to do for me than to go bang, bang, reholster, come up, bang, bang. But just because it's easier doesn't mean you shouldn't practice the one that's difficult. So I like doing 2 and 2s back and forth because that gets you slicker at your transition from rifle to pistol, pistol to rifle. That's something that you can also practice in your hallway with snap caps. So, and our brother Hobie909, what he does is assault his cat with his target weapon, or I'm sorry, his practice weapon. So his logic is if he can sneak up on his cat without his cat getting woke to the fact that it's being assaulted, then he feels like he's being the appropriate level of ninja-ness. So 2 and 2s, right? 2 with the pistol, then 2 with the rifle, 2 with the rifle, then 2 with the pistol. Do that static and dynamic because, again, moving matters. Like, most of the time in a fight, you're not going to be standing still. You're not going to be kapah, 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 kapah. You know, you're going to be bang, 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 right? So you want to be able to move around. Get good at shooting while standing still first. I'm rushing because I have a call coming up and I apologize. Not fair to y'all. Take it down a notch. This one's fun. Random load a magazine. Have your buddy put, you know, if your magazine normally holds 10 rounds, have 3 different magazines, one with 10, one with 3, and one with 7. And do reload drills with that so you don't know where the round count is. All right, so have your weapon blind loaded for you. You don't know how many rounds you have. So you're gonna go bang, 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 click, and then drop that mag, seat another mag, rack, bang, 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 click, okay? Do the thing, bang, 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 click. So that gets you, works that muscle memory, right? Drop the mag, seat a mag, rack the slide, get back in the fight. It works that muscle memory without you having foreknowledge of, because your brain is going to count subconsciously whether you want it to or not. If you know there's 6 rounds in the mag, you're going to expect it to stop after 6 rounds. If you know there's anywhere between 3 and 10, it creates that element of surprise in there that's going to help your mind and your body actually train for the unknown. So I like doing that a lot, and you do that with pistol and rifle. You need a friend to do that with you, but you should do it to each other, and that's worth doing a lot, because then it becomes very organic, the mental, physical of figuring out, now what do I do, okay? And then I like doing 2 on 3, which is 2 rounds from whichever platform you prefer on 3 different targets, 1, 2, 3. So what that might look like, and you can get it really complicated too, is you can go bang, 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 right? Or you can come out and go bang, 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 bang. Or, and this is where it gets kind of brutal. You want to work on transitions? Bang, 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 bang. Ah, I hate this holster. Bang, bang, right? Or bang, 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 bang. So doing 2 and 2, or I'm sorry, doing 2 on 3, 2 rounds on each target. And you can start with rifle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pistol 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you can start switching it up. You can do rifle, pistol, rifle. Bang, bang, transition, bang, bang, transition, bang, bang, transition. Or pistol, rifle, pistol. Bang, bang, transition, bang, bang, transition, bang, bang, transition. The mental games. Another fun one is you can take a square and divide it into 9 smaller squares and write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is great for familiarizing newer shooters with target acquisition. And you have your buddy go 1, 5, 7. And so you're like 1, 5, 7, right? And you put 2 in each one. Do that over and over again. Or 1 in each one. Or, you know, he'll go 7, 5, 3, 1, 7. 7, 5, 3, 1, 7. Okay, right? And you're looking for misses here and also time on target. The cognitive ability for your brain to understand we're going here, we're going here, we're going here, we're going here. And this is a good facsimile because it forces your brain to prioritize, and it gets into target acquisition where what do I hit first? So you should do that. But for me, you also understand the nearest, the closest deadly force to me is what I'm hitting first. The nearest bad guy who can really hurt me. Okay, so if there's a guy with a gun at 7 meters and a guy with a gun at 15 meters and they're both pointed at me, 7 meters going down first, as long as it makes sense. If I don't have to sweep 15 and come to 7, I'm going 7 first and then 15. Because distance is reaction time, even if it's microseconds, little tiny bits, right? The nearest threat for me is what I'm hitting first, as long as it makes sense. I don't have to come past one threat to hit another, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. Prioritizing threat that's a video in of itself. Okay, so we talked about 2 on 3, the Mozambique drill. Mozambique drill for me is one of my favorites. Just 2 here, 1 here, 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. And that's just real simple, bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 right? Or bang, 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 bang. What's nice about Mozambique drills when you get good at it is you can use the muzzle rise to your advantage. Bang, 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 bang. So you're mitigating this recoil here, bang, so you come back down. Then this one, bang, you're letting it rise just a little bit, readjusting, bang. And so that initial double tap, you have bang, bang, right? So it's bang, come down, bang, let it rise, come up, bang. And it becomes, it's muscle memory. It's muscle memory. And so once you get on target, as long as you can hold that weapon straight, not this way or this way, hold it straight, that muzzle rise is almost your friend. It's pa pa pa, pa pa pa, pa pa pa. So train it. And I like the Mozambique drill just because I feel like it's like when you're writing a check and you dot all the I's and cross all the T's. That's what that is. It's like, is he down? He's down, down. Hard down. How do you know? Because there's pink mist all over the wall. And lastly, I'd say, and this can be done at home or on the range, but draw from your concealed carry and practice that as well. A lot of people carry weapons and they're comfortable with the weapon at the range. You know, presenting the weapon at the range. Slow fire, bang, bang. And I know I'm gonna get questions on this. So yes, this is my grip here. Why that? I have really big hands. This is a full-size 45 Glock. And you can see it's a little, it's not little, but it's not big in my hands either, okay? 45 auto Glock 21C, my everyday carry. And this is this. I pull back with this and push with this. So when I do that, it locks it in for me. Thumbs indexed along this side. I'm not saying you should shoot that way. I'm saying that's the way I shoot. Now I can shoot traditional grip like this. I just don't like it as much. So, but a lot of people carry a weapon, but they don't practice actually drawing from their concealed position and presenting the weapon. And please, dear Father Abba, creator of the universe, El Shaddai, Adonai, Yahweh, the Lord, please, if you're gonna carry appendix, do not chicken wing. And by that I mean, do not come out and raise your elbows all the way up to here and then present the weapon out. Every time I see that, I think that like this person's gonna grow wings and take off and fly like a butterfly. Jazz hands are required as well. If you're gonna chicken wing, you have to jazz hand. Again, understand, I'm not the consummate expert, and there's tons of great instructors out there. Just find somebody near you who's gonna teach you how not to do things like that. But OMG, no chicken wings, please. This is how you get shot in the elbow. This is dumb. You come up, elbows are tight, and everything that you do, here, I'm even tilt this down a little bit. And everything you do, when you present a weapon this way, elbows are tight, not out here, not out here. I'm not doing this. A lot of guys do this. They get their elbow way out here. You get shot in the elbow that way. Elbows are tight, tight underneath. Especially for room clearing, coming around doors, you want this tight, really tight. Same thing with your pistol. You're not coming out like this. You're coming out in here, presenting the weapon. Keep your elbows inside the vehicle at all times. We're not here, we're here, okay? So you come here, boom. So practice drawing from your concealed carry position, your concealed carry holster, so that you know how to do it if you need to do it. So, yeah, guys, that's for you, Fingernail. In fact, I need to go so I can call you, because it's our time of the month. We're gonna do our thing. Yeah, and I mean that to sound exactly the way it sounds. So, listen, Patreon, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You're so much better than the YouTubes, and we'll talk soon.